Hey Sagittarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly reading. Welcome to 2020, new year, new decade. Hooray, hooray. Just a couple things. You're going to notice that my channel will look a little bit different. My thumbnails are going to look different. I am removing my face from the thumbnails and I'm replacing it with my little artwork bits. You know, I do that as a hobby and, you know, it quiets my mind. It completely takes me almost into like a meditative state. So that's something that I enjoy. And so I just thought I would share it with you. And it's a great reason for me to take my pictures off of those thumbnails. So that's different. And then also, for personal readings, which I definitely love doing for you guys, I have updated everything down in the description box, tried to make it, you know, a little more clear. And also I've added an option, which is a 15-minute reading. When I was doing the same day readings, people seem to really enjoy that. So, you know, I threw that in there. So that's an option for you now as well. And yeah, I guess that's about it. If you want to, in the Taurus reading, I kind of did an extended introduction, but you know, that's mainly the gist of it. All right, so let's get started. I'm actually doing 2 readings for you today. All right, so these readings today are really about either how you are connecting with somebody, how you met somebody, how you're going to meet somebody, but also it's not going to be a super intuitive reading because I'm assigning meanings to the cards. So you'll just have to trust me on how this goes. I'm using my Sunny Forest Tarot Words of Light and Clarity. And I'm only using the cards that are considered connectors. You'll see what I mean by that. All right, and then I'm also using the COPPA deck, which is a fortune-telling deck. Pretty similar to the Lenormand decks that I use, and also the Wisdom Seekers Tarot by David Fontana. And then I'm also using my own tarot deck, Sunny Forest Tarot deck. Whoops, I didn't shuffle. All right, let's see. All right, so this is reading number 1. This is reading number 2. All right, so let's see. Connectors. We have a project or an assignment. So you could be connecting with somebody that you're working on a project with, or you have an assignment in some way at work or at school, or in, you know, an assignment could mean a lot of things. So you can define what that is for you. And then we have A rival or an enemy. So you might have a common rival between the two of you. That might be how you connect. You might be coworkers and you don't care for your supervisor, or, it could be that you're neighbors in some way and you don't care for the other neighbor down the street who never mows his lawn. All right, so that's what I mean by connectors. So this might bring you together. It might have already brought you together. You might relate with either one of these. You might not relate with either of these, okay? And then we've got 2 more down here. That's why I'm doing 2 separate readings. All right, so let's see. The first card here is what attracts this person to you. 3 of Cups. Okay. They think you're fun. They love your energy. Now, this card also might indicate that there might be a friend that brought the 2 of you together. There might be a person that actually, okay, so, it might be a friend who is actually a rival or an enemy that isn't showing themselves to be that to you. So if you're connected with somebody and there's always somebody else around the 2 of you, that person might have some jealousy towards the 2 of you. Like there's a third wheel here. And it feels like the third wheel or potential third wheel has some jealousy or envy of the connection. What do they genuinely like about you? Strength. This is the card of Leo. They like your ability to be strong, but they like that you can be very malleable too. Malleable to the situation, malleable to them. You have flexibility. I feel like there's something that they see in you when when the 2 of you are around this other person that's very attractive to them. So maybe you are the boss of this person, or you're this person's supervisor, and that's interesting. And they like how you communicate with this rival or enemy, so to speak. It's attractive. It shows confidence and strength. Interesting. What makes them think about you right now? Temperance, there's your card. I feel like this is them literally thinking about you. Let's get some clarification here. 8 of Pentacles. So you might have worked with this person, a project or assignment. But I feel like what this is saying is this person is trying to figure out how to make it work with Sagittarius. They like your strength. They like you can be soft and flexible too. They like that. 3 of Cups. For some reason, they're attracted whenever the 2 of you are around this person. They like what comes out of you. And, I don't even know what that really means, but that's what I'm saying. What why did this person come into your life? Queen of Wands. Okay, so you might have a Queen of Wands in your life, or this could represent you if you are the feminine energy here. Let's see. Let's take one more card. All right, so you might be married to a fire sign or married to a Queen of Wands, or you are in some type of commitment to a Queen of Wands or just a fire energy. Okay, so I feel like this person came into your life almost as a disruptor, because you may not have done it yourself. Hierophant can be commitment, it can be marriage, it can be a spiritual connection that disrupts your life in some way. So you can move away from a chaotic situation that I feel like otherwise you wouldn't have been able to get out of. This might have brought spiritual awakening to you. It might have given you clarity about a commitment that you already have or that you're moving towards. You might, for some of you might have needed to move away from a fire sign. This is an interesting one. All right. So I'm pulling 2 Kipper cards. I'm not going into quite as much detail in these readings because I'm doing 2 of them. All right, so we have the House, and then we have Courtship. So this is what's coming. It feels like there is some type of courtship. And, for those of you that are younger, hopefully you know what courting is, but that's, early on dating. That's what people used to do. But anyway, the House indicates that, that there's stability here. In its simplest form, it's a stable courtship that you're moving towards. And again, so that kind of clarifies that this feels like somebody is moving away from a commitment which caused them a lot of chaos. And it might have been a fire sign. Otherwise, this is an energy of being confident about moving away from this commitment. That's what it says. This person is thinking about you. Thinking about you, trying to figure out how to make it work. It feels like it very well could work. This person likes your strength, maybe likes your stature, likes the position that you hold, or how you hold yourself, how you carry yourself. This is the most interesting one to me, is the 3 of Cups. With this over here, there might be, a third party energy. That could be the rival or enemy, so to speak. I feel like the 2 of you probably were work colleagues or are work colleagues. But it feels like this is moving towards a stable courtship. All right, so we're moving on to the second reading. Let's see what the connectors are here. Okay, so we have serendipity. So something that could have felt like a coincidence or something that felt out of this world brought the two of you together. And then we have a cause or a charity. So for some of you, it could have been a serendipitous meeting at a charity event. Or, you know, there's a cause that the two of you both share. Like it could be that, you know, you came together because of a rival or an enemy at work. You both shared a cause. Okay, so that would be that. All right, so what attracts this person to you? Queen of Cups. They see you as being very, very emotional in a good way. Like you have no problem sharing your emotions. You have no problem being serious about how you feel, but you can have fun with it too. They see you as being focused on what makes your heart happy. They like that about you. They're attracted to that. What do they genuinely like about you? Four of Cups. You know, I just got for this card, which is a little unusual, that you're very humble. Like you can be almost self-deprecating. I'm feeling self-deprecating from this card. But you have a sense of humility and humbleness about you towards other people, towards them. They like that quality in you. What makes them think about you? Okay. All right, so we have the Devil. So this is the card of Capricorn. And I can't even tell you how many times I have seen Capricorn and Temperance in some way sitting next to each other in a lot of readings that I've done. All right, so what makes them think about you? I feel like this is a fairly strong sexual attraction. There's a definite attraction. It could be almost obsessive. And it could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But when they think about you, they think about you. All right. Why did this person come into your life? Eight of Wands. Because there's something around communication that maybe you have struggled with in your life. Something that this person might pull out of you that, you know, you have struggled with. You know, they see you and they like the fact that you are humble around other people. They like that you can share your emotions. But do you share your emotions with this person? I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify a couple of cards here. I want to clarify the Devil and the Eight of Wands. The Moon. All right, so it's very unclear to you what this person is thinking, okay? There's a lack of clarity here. There could be fear on this person's side to express anything that they're thinking. Over here, Eight of Wands, clarified by the Fool. It's, it feels like this person challenges your stability or what you know to be true. Okay, because the Fool is taking a risk into the unknown. I feel like you're called to take a risk. And it feels very uncomfortable to you. You like to you're okay taking risks to a degree, but not to the point where you have no idea what the outcome is. And I feel like you're being called to do that because of this connection, because of this person for some reason. All right, so let's see what we get from the Kipper. We have a message and despair. I feel like this is pointing right over here to this Eight of Wands, which is, why did this person come into your life? I think it's to help you in your communication in some way. Again, taking a risk. I feel like what this is saying is that the communication, whatever communication it is that deep down you feel or you know that you need to have, will alleviate whatever despair you're feeling around this situation. Will give you clarity, will remove that fear, will remove that toxic energy of the devil. That's what I'm getting. And again, I like to switch up the readings, and this is why, because we get different messages with different types of readings. I honestly, I see a lot of readers do the same reading every single week, because I watch, about 5 readers, and then every now and then I'll throw in a new one just to see. And a lot of them switch it up, but there are some that do the same thing every week. I give them a lot of credit. I wouldn't be able to do it that way. I need that variety. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Hopefully this is helpful. One of these resonated, maybe both did. Who knows? All right, have a great week. Bye-bye.